Hey guys, this is Chris Dewey with May River Medicare, and today I've got a special guest. We've got Mike Burrows. Mike is a Medicare Advantage specialist. He's been doing this a very long time. He's also a Vietnam vet. Want to bring him here today to talk about something that very few people understand, and that is, are we stuck on the Advantage plan that we signed up for during the fall enrollment between October 15th and December 7th? What happens if the plan's not working for you? Mike, tell us a little bit about, are we stuck after December 7th? Is that it? We're done? We can't change?
Oh, thanks, Chris. No, you're right. We're not stuck. There is an enrollment period going on right now that's going to help hundreds of people. If you have any Medicare Advantage plan, any plan at all, and believe that that plan is not meeting your needs and expectations, you have the right to make a change from now until the end of March.
Let me ask you this. What are some common reasons why the Advantage plan might not be working for folks?
Well, several reasons. First of all, every Advantage plan comes with a network of doctors and hospitals. And you may have discovered already that one or more of your critical doctors is not in that network, and you have to pay a much higher copay to see that doctor. Another reason, maybe your list of medications have changed since you selected that plan, and you find now that you're paying much higher prescription prices than you expected to pay. Another reason, you may find that the services provided in your plan don't meet your needs anymore. Maybe you need some robust dental coverage and you just don't have that. And last, and maybe most important, every Advantage plan comes with a customer service support team that's there to help you get the services you need. But you may find that they can also prevent you from getting the services you need. You may have discovered that your plan is just not customer friendly, and you're going to be facing an uphill battle all year.
Let me ask you this question. Don't mean to go off script here, but I want to ask you, are there chances where, let's say, a drug like gabapentin could be a tier 1 or 2, and then next year it's at a different tier?
They definitely change from year to year and from plan to plan, so you have to check that out every single year.
Okay. And one last point. How do we know which plans have the best customer service and are customer friendly? Let's say WellCare, Humana, Aetna. From your experience, how do you determine which is best?
Well, from my past experience, I've got a list of companies and plans that I believe should be avoided, and another list that I'm very pleased with. For example, all HMO plans are on my bad list. You need to stick with PPO plans from all the good companies.
Okay. All right. And can they drop? Let me ask you this. If they're not happy with their Advantage plan, just to reiterate, when is the last possible day they can leave the Advantage plan that, like you said, maybe they're having doctor network problems, maybe the drug tiers have changed? When's the very last day that they can make that change?
The end of March.
Okay, and so if they leave that Advantage plan in March, when would they start their new Advantage plan?
It starts the first of the next month whenever you make the change. If we make the change in February, it'll start March 1. If we do it in March, it'll start April 1.
Okay, that makes sense. So how many times can they switch plans between now and the end of March?
Only one time. That's why it's really important that you get it right this last time. So make sure you're working with a really good Medicare agent that understands all the best plans in this area and can get the job done for you.
Okay. And what are some of the other benefits with, I know that you see the TV commercials, Joe Namath, free transportation, free this, free that. Just out of curiosity in our area, what are some unique, unusual benefits with some of these companies that you're impressed with?
Well, first of all, I start off with only the PPO plans from the good companies on my good list.
All right.
For example, I've got plans that have no extra charge for going out of network, or maybe a $10 charge for going out of network. I have other plans that will give you up to $2,000 in dental allowance. Plans that charge only $15 for MRIs, ultrasounds, physical therapy, and urgent care.
That's huge. You mean to tell me, most of the Advantage plans that I looked at, and again, Mike and I, Mike does a lot with Advantage plans. He is an expert at sifting through the evidence of coverage and making sure everything works for you. But you're saying there's plans with a $15 MRI? Every Advantage plan I've ever seen, you're looking at $300-400 copays. There's a MRIs for $15? I didn't even know they existed.
Absolutely, Chris. Absolutely.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Now, I heard, and this is just a rumor, I know there's a lot of golfers out there, but there's one plan That's willing to pay for your golf clubs.
Hey, man, that's right. This plan is going to reimburse you up to $1,200 for greens fees, golf clubs, athletic shoes, maybe a new bicycle, fishing equipment, any kind of activity or equipment associated with physical activities.
You know, and I know a lot of these plans have the silver sneakers.
Yep.
But I also know that let's face it, a lot of these affluent folks that live at Colleton River, Berkeley Hall, Palmetto Bluff, they're not going to go to Planet Fitness to work out. They got their own gyms. They would much rather have $1,200 for golf clubs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Well, so in closing, if you don't think your Advantage plan the Advantage plan that you have is your best plan, complete the form below. Now, if you complete the form below, you're also going to get our free 2024 guide to Medicare Advantage open enrollment. Everything that we discussed today will be in a nice PowerPoint presentation, and we would love to help you. Again, this is Chris Dewey and Mike Burrows, and we are here to help you year-round, not just during the enrollment period. One other thing before we go. Do you offer, if somebody needs your help finding a drug or looking for a doctor, is that something that you'll help them with?
Oh, absolutely. We do the whole thing, whole 9 yards.
So you're not just one of those big call centers that's going to put somebody in an Advantage plan you never hear from again?
Absolutely not.
All right.
It doesn't work that way.
All right. Fantastic. You guys all have a great day. Bye-bye.